The Hollywood Reporter released its top 25 power stylist of 2025, so let's go over some of the ones that were highlighted. Warren Alfie Barker was included for a third year in a row, and his clients include Glenn Powell, Andrew Scott, Andrew Garfield, and Jeremy Strong. Wayman Bannerman and Michael McDonald are also included again. Their work is probably most notably with Coleman Domingo, but they also styled Danielle Deadweiler, Divine Joy Randolph, and Jodie Turner-Smith. Stylist of the year went to Jason Bolden, who works with Cynthia Erivo, Michael B. Jordan, Nicole Kidman, and Steph Curry. And Jason is specifically highlighted for his work with Cynthia and the Wicked Press Tour, which makes sense because I think between Cynthia and Ariana, Cynthia had the more compelling looks. Which, speaking of, Ariana and her stylist Mimu Cottrell were also included in the list, and I don't agree. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong, I think Ariana has had some good moments, but overall, I feel like her styling lately has been very one note and quite frankly unflattering at times with the color palette and tailoring. But some other stylists and clients who were mentioned in the list were Molly Dixon, who styles Bella Hadid, Lana Del Rey, Sydney Sweeney, and Keke Palmer. I think Sydney and Keke styling has been particularly good lately. Danielle Goldberg, who styles Saoirse Ronan, Io Debris, Greta Lee, and Solange. This client list is screaming cool girl vibes. Chris Horan and Charlie XCX, they got a cover. Enrique Melendez and Jenna Ortega were included in the list again. I think they got a cover last year. Erin Walsh was included in the list again, but this time she was specifically highlighted for her old Hollywood glamour styling of Selena Gomez lately, and I completely agree. Selena has been looking great. Of course, La Roach and Zendaya were going to be included. Taylor McNeil, who styles Timothée Chalamet, Daniel Craig, and Kendrick Lamar, which makes sense if you remember that headline about Kendrick's infamous Super Bowl Celine jeans that were actually meant for Timothy originally. Jamie Mizrahi styles Jennifer Lawrence, Jeremy Allen White, Adele, and Mikey Madison, and they specifically highlight Mikey, which makes sense. She just won the Oscar. Of course they want to do that, but I actually don't think Mikey's styling has been that great, especially this award season, so I don't know if she was the best person to use as an example. Brad Goreski is mentioned in the list, but he didn't get a cover, and I think he should have because I feel like his work with Demi Moore during the Substance Press Tour and award season was damn near perfect. But here's where I really have beef. So Kate Young is included in the list for her work with Scarlett Johansson, Michelle Williams, and Dakota Johnson, but Jared Elner with Sabrina Carpenter and Genesis Webb with Chaperone didn't make the cut. They were just included in the shout out section, like the honorable mentions, and I disagree with this. I think Sabrina and Chappell's fashion moments were more significant in the pop culture landscape, which is a part of the conversation. Like, what fashion moments grabbed our attention? Who were we talking about this past year? And I don't think it was Scarlett Johansson. I'm sorry. And then Chappell and Genesis with all the campy looks, references, fun makeup moments. Like, Chappell's looks are already so iconic that people were dressing up like her for Halloween. Like, am I wrong? I don't think I am. You don't have to answer because I know I'm not. I think these four were robbed of a top spot, robbed in broad daylight with witnesses.